My mic from Amazon didn't end up coming in. I had to make a makeshift one. I don't know if you can see this with a clip and my headphones. So, welcome to the official Flip Friday. We're gonna make this as a segment almost every other Friday, or every Friday, or Wednesday. I don't know, whenever we feel like it. But so far, this looks like it's gonna be on the Fridays because that's what it sounds like. It's like we're gonna be making some salmon, some fresh made pasta, like flour, egg, everything. We're gonna make it fresh. So we're gonna cut the veg first. I'm gonna wash everything because I like washing fruits. A lot of people don't do that. I will not be eating the asparagus because I do get sick when I eat vegetables. Call me better come to this. This was his little idea. Call it Flip Fridays. It's like the busiest day to do it. So we're making lemon salmon, or just salmon in general. Fresh made fettuccine, which I've never done before, without using an actual machine. So we're gonna see how that works out. If it doesn't, we got tortellini. It's already store bought with Alfredo sauce. That sounds so fucking cool. I still hear that little high pitch thing though. Maybe it's just my voice. Alright, that's the tomatoes, onions, garlic cut. Alright, so. Alright. So. We have these things, and what you always want to do is you either snap it off, or you could use your knife and cut it, but snapping it's actually better. Because you don't want those parts are hard. I'm going to put that to the side for now. Don't forget to wash your veg. And then, we're going to move on to the salmon. Okay. Also got to wash your meat. Don't trust the thing when they say, it's already clean. I feel some bones on this, so we might have to debone this a little bit. That. So we're actually just going to cut this piece off right here. So I want like nice clean cuts. These are going to be big fillets. Probably get like nice 3, 4. Alright, here we go. We're going to put these ones away. So I like to score it. Gives it a nice little design. But it's already like wrecked, so. And what I do with my fish, all kind of fish, is I put it in cold water, squeeze a little bit of lemon, and just let it chill there for not too long because it's going to cook it. Probably like 9 minutes max. We're just gonna eye everything. You're gonna get all-purpose flour. You could get semolina, unless you're gluten-free. Then you make it with gluten-free flour, I guess. How many cups is this? Looks about right. No? Make a nice little mountain. 3 eggs. Unless I drink alcohol. I'm gonna do both. YOLO. It's just every time I used to eat salmon, we used to eat white cheddar macaroni. So make sure your table's like nice and clean when you're doing this. We sanitized the heck out of this before we did this. That's where all the love comes from. Oh my god, dude. Look at this, look at this, look at this. That's all from this, making this flour. You can add a little bit more olive oil in it if you want. At the end, but we're gonna let it proof for up to 3 hours. Half an hour to 3 hours. Not too much. Alright, here's another cool thing. So, this was in storage. Somebody bought this for me. I lost a little crank that goes in this. So, what I did was I grabbed one of these socket attachment extensions. Put them in there. Got my husky little setup. I'm going to use the big one. And basically, it's going to turn our thing. Because the power of TV, this is what our dough looks like. If it's a little sticky, it's okay, but see how it's like pulling and it's more malleable? Use so you could use the flour that was on the table. This one might be a little too sticky because I did put olive oil on this one. I forgot I did. Always give it that nice little smack. Let's see if this works out. It's okay. It's working out okay. We might have to adjust the settings here. So you know what we're gonna do? I did get a backup plan. I'm gonna go old school. Do one of these. I really want this to work. Like, I thought this was genius. It spins, but as soon as you put the dough in there, that's what it reminds me of. Oh! See, if you ever worked in the kitchen, you're not just a chef. You're also a technician. Look at that, look at that. Run it through that way a couple more times. I think twice was good. This is going to be long ass fettuccine. So we're just going to fold this. You can make it as thick as you want. If you make it thicker, it's something else. But it should be a 1/4 inch. Don't press on it too hard because you don't want it to stick. And there we go, guys. Got fettuccine. So these ones are a little bit uneven, but we're going to love them the same way. We got our pasta water on a boil. This is what your fettuccine should look like. Homemade. Alright guys, and now we're ready to make our sauce and stuff. This right here is going to be our Alfredo sauce. I'm going to keep it on medium heat. Oh, onions. Onions, yes. Garlic. Oh, that sounds so terrible. Butter. You don't want the butter to brown. You don't want the onions and the garlic to brown either. Keep stirring it. So, we're using 35% cream because it's the fattest of the fattest. I'm just gonna pour it in there. So far we have the onion, the garlic, salt and pepper, butter, cream. This is what they look like. Store. Guys, everything that I got here probably came up to maybe like 50 bucks. And you get like 4 portions out of it. You can because it's super easy. Barely an inconvenience. We're going to wait for that to boil up. Then we're going to add the rest of the super ingredients that we want to put in there. We got our asparagus pot. We got our pasta pot. We have our sauce going for our Alfredo. Guys, like I said, this is supposed to be an easy to do it yourself at home kind of thing. So I got a Parmigiano Reggiano from the store, already grated. You can use the Parm, the fake ones even. They taste pretty good as well. Or you could grate it yourself. We're gonna let that simmer. Smells like cream. While we're waiting, we're gonna start our salmon. This might be a little bit too hot. I do have lemon pepper seasoning. You can use whatever kind of seasoning you want to. That is way too hot. But salt and pepper works just fine. Make sure that it doesn't get too much of a hard sear. If you guys don't have this, these things are like the best. Whoa! So, a couple things while you guys are gone. Stop it. We'll be back. So the phone fell into, and the tripod fell into the cream. And then the cream shot up on this. Messy, I'm gonna have to show you guys a mess. Sauce fell everywhere. So we'll clean that up real quick. We still got our water going. Our sauce is saved. If you guys are wondering, this does happen in a professional kitchen. Experiencing some technical difficulty. Where do you see Goku? Dogs freaking out in the background, fire alarms going off. Where else are you gonna get this kind of content? Gonna break down your aged cheddar cheese. Put a little bit of herbs in there. You're gonna add some Parmesan oregano. A lot of it. Like when I say a lot, I'm probably almost like all of this, to be honest. We're just gonna save some to garnish at the end. More cheese, more pepper, and the most important thing, more butter. This much butter. If you want it to be that tastes dope. Now we're ready for the salmon part. We did already season our salmon. Now it's just been marinating in that seasoning, which is not that bad. Alright, water's gonna boil. And you want to separate it as much as possible. Leave that there until it's al dente. Add your rosemary and thyme and oregano. Thyme is what it is. Onions, garlic. Now look at that here. Look at that here. Sorry about the sound quality, guys. I can hear that. Butter. And you want to baste as much as you can the butter, the oil, the rosemary, the thyme onto the salmon. Pasta. Done. I'm gonna drain it. Give it one more flip. Because it is Flip Friday. Check that out. Check that out. Pasta came out pretty good. We're gonna keep that at low heat. A little bit crunchy. Just gonna put that in there. You could grill it. You could bake it. You can steam it. Alright, well, we're ready to plate anyways. Salmon's all good to go. Look at that sauce. Wait till the sauce starts bubbling up. Add your fettuccine in there. Add a little bit more Parmigiano. Flip. So what our salmon looks like, that's what our asparagus looks like. It has that nice little color, plus it's confying or basting in its own juices. Nice big plate. Built for height. This one's gonna be a little messy. It's too thick. You know what I did forget to put is these damn cherry tomatoes to give it some of that color, but it's alright. Something that I'm never gonna, I'll take a bite. I'm not gonna eat them. Don't burn the kitchen down. Make sure you watch the sauce, because it can freaking go from 0 to 60 real quick. Make sure your dog's not scared of fire alarms. And make sure you don't buy dollar store tripods to film, but it was a lesson learned. That's what it looks like. Pretty basic plating. The tomatoes, you are totally supposed to saute that with it though. This is not brought to you by Pepsi, but do check out Funview Entertainment if I haven't already. We have an Instagram now called FlipGolden23. I think we might have put too much flour. bomb. Put asparagus aside for a second. You guys can see the salmon's cooked perfectly. There. Have a nice crust. Great color. The aromatics is a very important thing, but salt and pepper just does the job. Lemon with fish all the time, but if you don't have that, salt and pepper does good. But yeah, easy to make. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, they're not gonna see that. Mmm. Mmm. It's really good. The butter mask is actually not bad. It's still an asparagus. It has that asparagus taste to it. Because somebody asked Google if asparagus is good for dogs. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking us out. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.